Hey there, hello there, Jeff Carter Diamond. Welcome to yet another time travel tennis tournament. We are doing the Grand Ladies Tour qualifying that will start in 2026. The Grand Ladies Tour is the Grand Men Tour as well, but we're doing the current ladies, aka the 2020 ladies. And we have 32 ladies trying to compete for 16 automatic spots. However, unlike the men who have, top 16 men move on within the six male tournament things, that makes 96. We want to make 96 ladies. We have four ladies A, B, C in the 2020s. So four sets, we won 96. So it'll be 24 times four makes 96. So if you win your round of 32 match, you win. However, if you lose your match, you still have a chance to get in one of those 8 wildcard spots, provided you lose in timely fashion. If you lose in 3 sets, you're almost guaranteed to make it because at least you have more bang for your buck. There are 4 matchups. There will be 6 matchups today, 6 tomorrow, and 4 Friday. The Friday matchups will be, of course, we are in Canada, so that means the Canadian Bianca Andreescu, her match against Ons Jabeur. The match for Shea and Pliskova will be on Friday, and Serena, I decided number 1 seed Serena Williams with Anisimova, Sloane Stevens, and Kuznetsova. Those 4 will be competing on Friday for their things. So that means everyone on the left side, minus the top 2 matches, will be playing. Osaka-san, who's ranked number 10, she'll face Yastremska. Both these ladies won a title. Osaka did well at the Grand Slams. She made the Sweet 16 every time. She won the Utah Classic Week 18. She was ranked number 1. She beat Blinkova, Azarenka, Kenin, Svitolina, and Rybakina to get this by. In the Grand Slams in France, she beat Bekic and Risk before losing to Rybakina. Big upset there. Wimbledon, she beat Van Utrecht, Garcia, and Sloane before Kenin got her. New York, she beat Azarenka and Swiatek before losing the keys. And then they beat Ferro, Blinkova, and Muguruza before losing to Serena. And Yastremska, she won her tournament at the last week, week 40, the last personal week, when she beat Milanovic, Lynette Pavlyuchova, and Vekic to get an automatic spot as a wild card. And she had to face Shang with an E to get this part. Here we go. 15 minutes.
Quiet, please. Yastremska to serve.
15
First
minutes
game.
in gameplay,
Play.
not 15 minutes in real life.
Love. 15 all. Out. 15-30. 15-40. Game, Osaka. First game. Out. Love 15. 15 all. 30-15. 30 all. 40-30. Game, Osaka. Osaka leads 2 games to love. First set.
Osaka looking pretty good.
Love 15. Out. Out. 15 all. 15-30. 30 all. 30-40. Game, Osaka. Osaka leads 3 games to love, first set.
Osaka looking pretty good in the first 3 games. This would probably be the perfect way to end it. And she does 6-2, 6-4. Osaka Kachi. And she will move on. She is not in the ladies' seed, right? Nope, she's not. All right, so Osaka is safe and sound. So she is there. And Yastremska only winning 6 games out of a possible 2 sets. They're going to say no. They're going to tell Yastremska no. They're going to tell Yastremska no. So she's then doing. If she won, it was like 6-4, 6-4. They might give her a shot, but Yastremska did not do enough. So she will have to watch from the sidelines. All right, our next match is Ashley Barty getting her match. She'll face Pavlyuchenkova. How many letters is her name? 14. 14 and her first name is Anastasia, so that's 9. So 23 letters in her name. Ashley Barty has 13. And her first and last name is 13. Her opponent's last name has 14. Pavlyuchenkova qualified because of her couple semifinals, especially the last week of the campaign. On her rankings, yes. She had to beat Milanovic to get this far. Ashley Barty winning a couple titles. She won Wimbledon. She took second in her own country. She won the Melbourne Indoors in week 7. That's how she got into the tournament. She had a couple of finals. Barcelona losing to Pliskova and Berlin losing to Konopy. And in Melbourne, after being Shane Enzema, Bianca, and Tomljanovic, she beat Azarenka. French Open, she lost to Tomljanovic. Then at Wimbledon, she beat at number 5. She beat Kiki Bertens, Danielle Collins, and Muchova. And then she beat Halep, Serena, and Pliskova to win the tournament. In New York, she beat Strakova, Sigmund, Rybakina, and Mugu before losing to Svitolina. Now remember, everyone plays in the Grand Slams. Like, even if you win a title, you get another chance because you know money and prestige on the line. And in Australia, at number 6, she beat Van Utrecht, Brady, Sabalenka, Martic, Serena, and then lost to Kvitova in the final. But she might win.
Quiet please. Barty to serve. First game. Play.
Here we go.
Love 15. 15 all. 30-15.
Out.
40-15. 40-30.
Out. Out.
Deuce. Advantage. Pavlyuchenkova. Game. Pavlyuchenkova. First game.
Well, here we go.
Love. 15 all. 30-15.
Out.
30 all. 40-30.
Out.
Game, Pavlyuchenkova. Pavlyuchenkova leads 2 games to love, first set.
Out.
Love 15. (15-all).
Out.
30-15.
Out.
30-all.
Out.
40-30. Game, Barty. Pavlyuchenkova leads 2 games to 1, first set. 15 love. 30 love. 30-15. 40-15.
Excuse me.
Out.
Game, Pavlyuchenkova. Pavlyuchenkova leads 3 games to 1, first set.
Well, this could be big. If Pavlyuchenkova can hold on, she might have a chance. And she doesn't. Ashley Barty wins 4-6, 7-6, 7-6. So big win for Barty. So automatically qualified. However, I think Pavlyuchenkova will get one of the wildcard spots. She did fall 7-6 in the third set. She did lose 7-6 in the second set and won the first set. Yeah, Pavlyuchenkova won the first set 6-4, lost 7-6, 7-6. I mean, you're going to deny her a wildcard spot? No, you don't. Pavlyuchenkova is in. So one of the 8 wildcard spots has been taken. Pavlyuchenkova will get to be one of the in the Grand Ladies Tour. I mean, you lose 7-6, 7-6. You lose your last 2 sets by tiebreak. You gotta give her one of the wildcard spots because she almost won it. Pavlyuchenkova almost put Barty in on the spot. So good news for Pavlyuchenkova. She'll get in the tournament. She won't get a seed, but to get there is the journey. Nevertheless, our next matchup is the 4-seed Sabalenka versus Sofia Kenin. And Sabalenka has beaten Kenin twice. Kenin will be the 3rd lady she's faced 3 times. Kuznetsova and Serena. But unlike those 2, she has a winning record against Kenin. She won the U.S. Open. She won the Los Angeles Classic to get an automatic spot. Week 14. She beat Teichmann, Yastremska, Konta, Kudermetova, and Kenin. U.S. Open. She beat Sloane Stevens, Kuznetsova. Then she had to beat Kenin. She beat Kenin twice in a row. Then Kerber, Keys, and Svitolina to get this tournament. Kenin has won a tournament. She got to the semis of Wimbledon, falling to Miss Pliskova after beating Ostapenko, Brady, Muguruza, and Osaka. So Kenin did all that. She had to go through the wild card and beat Ali Risk.
Quiet please. Sabalenka to serve. First game. Play. Love 15. 15-all. 15-30. 15-40, 30-40. Game, Kenin. First game. Love. 30 love.
Out.
30-15.
Out.
40-15. 40-30. Deuce.
Out.
Advantage, Kenin. Game, Kenin. Kenin leads 2 games to love. First set. Love 15.
Out.
Love 30. 15-30.
Out.
30 all. 40-30.
Out.
Game, Sabalenka. Kenin leads 2 games to 1. First set.
2-1, 13 minutes. Let's continue.
15 love. 30 love. 40 love. Kenin. Kenin leads 3 games to 1. First set.
Everyone Kenin. It's good for her. And, well, she did it. Sofia Kenin takes down Sabalenka. So the wildcard competitor, Kenin, who had to go through the wildcard, she wasn't guaranteed a top 16 spot. So she made it her own, and she beat Sabalenka to get her spot in. Sabalenka loses 4-6, 7-6, 5-7. So that could actually be okay. I think that's Sabalenka 7-5? Yes. Yep, they're going to tell Sabalenka that you can. Yep, they're going to give Sabalenka the wildcard spot because she did lose 7-5. If it was like 6-4, they'd probably say, well, let's keep an eyeball on you. But no, Sabalenka lost. But my problem is, what if there are like more than 8 3-set losses? What are you going to do? I don't know. We'll have to figure something out. Well, the 3-set matches, if you lose like 6-4 compared to 7-5, that's you're on the bubble. Anyway, we have Svitolina, the 13 seed, facing Muchova. 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 Well, the final Kansas, California, and Holland. 3 finals, but couldn't make it. Hey, Michael. Svitolina won the Fort Lauderdale Classic, got to the U.S. Open final. Week 17, after beating Peterson, Zhang, Bianca, Conavane, and Barty, she lost to Sabalenka. Patterson Simpson. And then Fort Lauderdale, She beat Lauren, Venus, Sloan, Kuznetsova, and Kerber to get this far. Well, she has 13th seed. Wait, who did Muchova beat? Holy. Sakari get this far.
Quiet, please. Svitolina to serve. First game. Play.
Out.
15, love.
Out.
Thirty, love.
Out.
40, love. Game, Svitolina. First game. Love, 15. 15 all. 30, 15. 40, 15. Game, Mukova. One game all, first set. Fifteen, love. 15 all. 30, 15. 40, 15. Game, Svitolina. Svitolina leads 2 games to 1, first set.
Out.
15, love.
Out.
15 all.
Out.
15, 30. 15, 40. Game, Svitolina. Svitolina leads 3 games to 1, first set.
Three to one Svitolina. I think she'll probably do well. Auto play. And it will be a sweep for Svitolina. 6-1-6-3. So Svitolina is in. And Muchova only winning 4. So since Muchova only won 4 games, she is done. So Muchova will have to wait. She loses 6-1-6-3. So that was a poor attempt by Muchova to get rid of Svitolina. All right, 2 more matches. We have Azarenka, who's seeded, will face the Kontaveit from Estonia. Azarenka, as of right now, well, she won the New Orleans Classic week 20. She beat Cornet, Iga, Svitolina, Ostapenko, and Kvitova to get this far. Whereas Kontaveit from Estonia won the German Open in week 6, shocking a lot of people. At number 38, she beat Blinkova, Kadine, Sloan, Fondasova, Bianca, and Barty to get through. I mean, only Blinkova was worse than her ranking. She beat 5 straight players better than her in a sense. Well, she had to beat Jen Brady to get this far.
Quiet, please. Azarenka to serve. First game. Play.
Okay.
Out.
Sabalenka.
Out.
Love 15. 15 all. 15-30. 15-40. 30-40. Game, Kontaveit. First game. (15) love. 30 love.
Out.
30-15.
Out.
40-15.
Out.
Game, Kontaveit. Kontaveit leads 2 games to love. First set.
Debate.
Love 15.
Out.
15 all. 30-15. 30 all.
Out.
40-30.
Out. Out.
Deuce.
Out.
Advantage, Azarenka.
Out.
Deuce. Advantage, Azarenka. Deuce. Advantage, Azarenka. Game, Azarenka. Kontaveit leads 2 games to 1. First set.
So Kontaveit up 2-1, 14 minutes. Well, that's almost 15. So Kontaveit. What happens later? Kontaveit loses in 3 sets. 4-6, 6-3, 6-2. So Kontaveit thought she would pull off the massive upset and qualify for the Grand Ladies Tour, but she loses to Azarenka. So it's 6-2. So Azarenka survives. She's in Ladies B. Well, Azarenka actually finished third in the she finished third in the Ladies B thing. Azarenka, well, that Azarenka might be out. Black Kontaveit loses 6-2, but she will get a possible wild card. So Kontaveit did lose 6-2, but she is on the bubble. She is kind of on the bubble to get in, losing 3 sets. She kind of needs of the 11 matches. She needs only 5 of 11 to qualify. She needs half the people to fumble in 2 sets, I think. Meanwhile, Ostapenko, the 7th seed, will face off against Belinda Bencic in the final match of the day. Bencic won in Florida. Florida. Beating Bekic, Yastremska, Pudaseva, Kvitova, and Ansamova. She beat everyone with a letter A except for Fekic. Ostapenko. Won 2 tournaments. Actually, she was only supposed to win 1 tournament. They screwed up. She won the clay court in Indy. And that was supposed to be the icing. Well, she beat Kenin, Fekic, Bencic, Sevastova, and Mertens to get in. But for some strange reason, she got to play in Toronto when she won a tournament. They screwed up with the thing with Fekic. Yeah, they screwed up. But she's won 2 tournaments.
Quiet, please. Bencic to serve.
Well, let's see what
First
happens
game.
here.
Play.
Such an Ostapenko.
15 love. 15 all. Thirty 15.
Out.
40 15. Game. Bencic. First game. Fifteen love.
Out.
30 love.
Out. Out.
30 15. Forty 15. Game. Ostapenko. 1 game all. First set. Fifteen love. 30 love.
Out.
40 love. Game. Bencic. Bencic leads 2 games to 1. First set.
Yeah, should
Love 15.
Out.
Love 30. Love 40. Fifteen 40.
Out.
30 40. Deuce.
Out.
but I don't see me.
Advantage. Ostapenko. Game. Ostapenko. 2 games all. First set.
14 minutes. That's kind of impressive. These two ladies going toe to toe for 14 minutes. The autoplay shows that, wow, Ostapenko got rocked. 6-2, 6-3 by Bencic. So Bencic will be going to the Grand Ladies Tour. Ostapenko lost, well, she did qualify in the Ladies C, right? Wait, Ostapenko. That's Azarenka. I screwed up with talking about Azarenka. Yeah, I screwed up with that. Talking about Azarenka. It's Ostapenko. Well, Ostapenko gets in. Well, 6-5. No, she's out. So bad. So the bad news is Ostapenko only won 5 games. So that means that, yeah, she lost more games than Yastremska. But that means Ostapenko will not qualify because she only won 5 games, and that's not a high enough mark. So Ostapenko is not going to qualify. However, Ostapenko is seeded 7th in the Ladies C group, just like she was here. Ostapenko will have a second chance. So that's actually good news for Ostapenko. She will get a second chance in the Ladies C group. So she doesn't have to qualify from this tournament, and she will not qualify from the 2020 ladies. So that actually works good for Contafate because that's 3 people gone. She needs 5 more ladies to lose in straight sets, in a sense. 5 out of the next 10 people, at least 5 out of 10 to falter in straight sets. And then Contafate will definitely get the call to the Grand Ladies Tour because she lost in 3 sets. But so the results: Osaka beat Yastremska quite easily. Yastremska only won 6 games, so she's eliminated. Barty beat Pavlyuchova, but because Pavlyuchova A lost 7-6 in the third set, well, she lost in 3 sets. B she lost 7-6, 7-6. Closest you can get, like 7-6 in the third set. They're gonna give her a chance no matter what, a spot no matter what, because she was gutsy. Kanine beat Sabalenka, so she sneaks in as a wild card to get in. Sabalenka did lose 7-5, so they give her benefit of the doubt and give her one of the other wild card spots. Svitolina beat Muchova, but Muchova only won 4 games, so no way they're going to allow her to compete. Azarenka beat Kontaveit in 3 sets. Kontaveit could kind of get in, but at 6-2, they're a little question mark. Kontaveit will need some mistakes in the last 2 days for her to sneak in. And Bencic swept Ostapenko quite easily. So Bencic is in. Ostapenko only winning 5 games. They give her the no, you don't get a wild card chance. The good is for Ostapenko is she is in the Ladies C as the 7th seed, so she gets one more chance. In a few weeks, she'll get another chance to qualify out of that group, but she won't get it this year. So that means tomorrow we have Kvitova, Puzintseva, Kerber, Swiatek, Konta, Fekic, Rybakina, Muguruza, Keys, Burdens, and Kudermetova, Halep. Friday we have Andreescu versus Drubor, Shea versus Pliskova, Serena Ansamova, and Sloane versus Kuznetsova. So enjoy those while you can. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.